All right, guys. We're now joined by the head coach of Penn State, Cael Sanderson. As everyone knows, Penn State captured the team title. Coach, if you'd like to just give us your opening thoughts on winning the team title and how your team performed at the national championship this year.
Oh, well, I'm obviously very proud of these guys. I think they put forth a tremendous effort throughout the whole year, and great day today, great day yesterday, and just proud of them and happy for them more than anything. But yeah, that's about it.
All right, we'll open up for questions. As a reminder, please raise your hand and wait for a microphone before asking a question. Start right here in the back.
Cael, Chris Eastling, Independent Massillon. Your team, at least outwardly, showed a very business-like attitude through the course of the week here. Can you describe how that approach helped them in the critical matches, especially last night and tonight?
Well, yeah, I think they remained calm and focused on their goals, right? And that's important. I mean, you want to win when there's a team race. You know, that obviously adds just additional pressure to the individuals. But I thought they did a great job staying focused, and like I said, I'm really happy for them and proud of them.
Question here on the left.
Mark Jokel over Flow Wrestling. A lot of your guys going through their interviews, almost each one of them talked about the importance of their faith. Do you think that you could kind of hit on just some of the values that you guys look to instill in kids at Penn State?
I'm just happy and proud of those guys, man. They did a great job this weekend.
Question here.
Cael Sanderson, Penn State. Coach, obviously exciting to see so many of the guys on the team reach their goals, but for the ones that don't, you know, how do you kind of approach those conversations?
Well, I'm incredibly proud of Mark Hall. I think he wrestled a fantastic tournament. You know, just had a tough match there in the finals against a very, very good wrestler. But Mark was on fire, you know, with a lot of bonus points, and you know, I'm just bummed for him. It hurts, but he's going to get right back up and just keep plugging away and move forward. That's the kind of kid that he is.
Question here in the front.
Coach Bob Matthews from PennSpeakRadio.com here in Pennsylvania. You guys seem to embody, you know, the epitome of team and what team is all about. And when, you know, unfortunately the loss of 174, but then Bo came out and decided, you know, and he pinned him, and that's how you pick up your teammates and, you know, carry your team to help carry your team to a championship. And I mean, I think a lot of that falls on you and your coaching staff. You know, just instilling you know, you wrestle for your, you know, your teammate and that kind of thing, or a team as opposed to individuals.
Is that a question or a
statement?
statement?
Yeah, that was a long statement. But
oh,
yeah,
hey,
but the question is, you instill in these guys every day because they always talk about the importance of team.
Well, we have a great group of kids. They come from great families, and you know, I wouldn't trade anyone on our staff for anybody. I love them. I trust them completely. I try to just not screw things up, really. But you know, we didn't score any points. I didn't score any points this weekend, and it was our team, and they did a great job.
Question here in the center.
Mike Willis, USA Wrestling. Coach, every tournament has a lot of crazy moments, and not just in the finals. What are the ones that are going to stand out to you from this moment, or from this tournament?
Well, I think throughout the whole tournament, I think our guys wrestled well. Right, we started out, you know, two guys. Our first two matches, we got pinned. I don't know if we really got pinned many times this whole year, but our guys plugged away and came back. Nick Lee did great. I thought Corey Keener, he was wrestling great. He just got pinned. You know, I mean, it's wrestling. Sometimes those things happen, but he battled hard. I'm super proud of him. Nick Lee got pinned his first match, was wrestling great. He was firing away. I was super proud of those guys, the way they came out firing. And but you know, they just Nick Lee came back for 5th place. And you know, today was a big day with Nick Nevels. He was disappointed. He was going for 7th and 8th. You know, Shakur Rashid was a little disappointed. He was going for 7th and 8th, but you know, they really sucked it up and got us a couple points to keep us within striking distance today, and for that I'm really proud of those guys. And then obviously what happened in the finals, you saw it, same thing I saw, so we're happy.
Question over here on the right.
Jim Carlson here for Cael. You know, can you just, you know, you're pretty stoic throughout the daily grind of it all, but can you know, just describe the emotion that goes into every day's worth of coaching, the work you guys have to do just to you know, make this all unfold at this particular time of the season?
It's a good question. You know, I think we're learning as we go, and I think I can do a lot better job as a coach, and we as a staff can continue to improve and figure things out. But we're here to support our kids and help them reach their goals. It's up to them whether they choose to go take advantage of these opportunities or not. But that's our job to help them understand that. But they did a fantastic job, and I don't know if I answered your question, but we're happy.
Over here on the left.
Travis Johnson with the Associated Press. Hey, Cael, it looked like Mark Hall was the first guy out to congratulate Bo. Do you think that says a lot about him being able to do that after his loss, a pretty tough loss? How close would you say this team is overall, and how has that manifested itself in what you've done?
Mark Hall is a remarkable human being. I mean, he is salt of the earth. He's this whole year. When the team needed somebody to step up, he stepped up, and he's. Like I said before, we're super bummed for him because we care about him and we want him to reach his goals. But he had a heck of a tournament and just an incredible year, and he has a lot to be proud of, and he'll only move forward from this point. But these guys want to win as a team, and like I said before, it adds a different feel, a different load on them when they're trying to win as a team as opposed to just individually, and they did a great job of that.
Question here.
Ariel Sargent, Penn State. So much of what this tournament's been about is kind of something you said back to us in East Lansing, being able to win the matches that are important when it comes. How do you approach that with a team in terms of your leadership and coaching toward, not being able to get caught up in the moment and performing under pressure?
Well, I think our job as a staff is to believe in these guys and try to help them really to believe in themselves. And I'm not, as a coach, I'm not afraid to lose, right? That's what we talk to our team about. Is that's a very important aspect. It's a completely different mentality and focus. But we have to be the example for our guys, and sometimes that's hard. A lot of times I'm sitting there trying to get myself in the right frame of mind before I see the team, but these guys. They know what they want to do, and it's they're the national champions, right? They're the guys that went out there and won individual titles, earned that All-American status, and they did a really great job. I'm super happy for them.
All right, question in the back, and we only have time for two more, so we'll get here, and then we're gonna have to let Coach go. It's on a 30-second delay, so I'm not sure. What's that?
Snyder got him?
Yeah, 3-2, 10 seconds left.
Coach, quickly, question in the back.
He wants to watch that.
No, it's good. It's good.
No, it's fun, Coach.
Yeah, two monsters right there.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe it's not more than 30 seconds. Sorry.
All right, Coach. 9 out of 10 the last 2 years in the finals. That's just an incredible record. I'm going to say the word Tim Owen wouldn't say it earlier to Bo Nickel, but everyone talks about how much fun this program has, how loose they stay. Do you think that helps these guys in the pressure moments?
Well, I think they need to be themselves, right? And they need to just go be the best they can be. I don't know if we wrestled at our best tonight, but we wrestled, I guess, good enough, right, for the most part. I think that's a big piece of being at your best, is being able to stay focused and not getting distracted, and that's what they did.
Guys, we'll need to be quick down here.
Clay Sauerteig, Black Shoe Diaries. A lot of talk coming into the tournament was about Bo providing bonus points. Only one bonus point up through the finals, and then obviously gets fouled there at the end. What is it about him that he's able to deliver maybe his best performance of the tournament in the biggest spot?
Well, Bo's dangerous. Ohio State has an incredible team, and they had an awesome tournament. And that's credit to them and their coaching staff and their team. Bo's dangerous. He can score at any time, really in any position. He didn't even have anything. He was on his back, kind of trapped, and realized he couldn't get off his back, and then he, threw what he did. So, we thought we were in trouble, and but Bo's great. He showed that tonight.
All right, that's all the time we have for Coach.
Thanks, everybody.
Appreciate your time.